Welcome to another episode of the 5-Minute Money Manager. My grandfather was a farmer, and as a teenager, I would occasionally spend several days during the summer at his farm. I was always intrigued at the various piles of old cars, trucks, tractors, other farm equipment, and household goods that I found at seemingly random spots around his house, barn, and workshop. Near the corrals, there were also huge stacks of loosely folded strands of rusting baling wire from countless days of removing the wire from bales of hay before feeding the horses and cows. I don't remember if I specifically asked him about all the junk, or if over the years I had just heard references to this valuable stuff. For my grandfather, who survived droughts and depressions, those piles of stuff were things he might need someday. And, indeed, they were his stores of parts for when he had no money to purchase new items, or when the items he needed were just not available for purchase. My grandfather spent a great deal of his life practicing that old mantra from the Great Depression: use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. Despite all the potential uses, however, much of his valuable stuff was never reused for anything. And although they often did hold things together with baling wire, as the old saying goes, most of the rusting wire sat there untouched for years. While most of us do not have piles of old rusting farm equipment, many of us have clutter in and outside of our living spaces. It may be located in plain sight, in junk drawers, in closets, in spare rooms, in basements, in attics, in garages, and in sheds. Research indicates that clutter adds stress and frustration to our daily lives. Clutter contributes to life dissatisfaction and negatively impacts mental health. Clutter decreases our efficiency when completing tasks. That is, clutter increases the time it takes to complete tasks. For those who need, or should I say want, to declutter, the following 5 suggestions will help you get started. 1. All of your clutter did not appear in one day, so don't try to make all of it disappear in one day. Trying to tackle the whole thing at once will most likely lead to discouragement and weaken your resolve to declutter. 2. Make a walkthrough of your living spaces. Don't forget to look into closets, drawers, under beds, and in other storage areas. Note your impressions as to how cluttered each room is. Then, depending on your personality, pick either the most or the least cluttered room to start with. 3. If possible, have someone else help you quickly go through each room and gather the clutter. Then organize it into 3 piles: definitely keep, definitely get rid of, and maybe. 4. Decide what you will do with the clutter. Some items may just need to be put back to their proper storage places, like shelves, closets, or drawers. Other items may need to be repaired, permanently discarded, or donated to other individuals or charities. 5. Once you've decided what to do with your clutter, don't delay in following through with your decisions. Until then, the clutter will continue to be clutter, and the longer you leave your declutter decisions undone, the greater the chances that the clutter will remain long-term, and your efforts to declutter will then have been wasted, and clutter will have won another round. Don't let clutter win. Thanks for listening, and have a clutter-free day.